Hey guys, StudiousToe here. Welcome to the Bagel Nation. Today we're going to be playing Geoguessr. Alright. Someone know what these makes of these cars are? I'm already thinking Europe. Based on the license plates and the general vehicular designing hood. Is that Mitsubishi, I think. Wait, is that the right? Am I thinking the right logo? It's a Hyundai. Well, Hyundai is Korean. But they do make some of their cars in America. I know that much. I assume they have Kamsa, Caravaca, Viste tu Hogar en Muebles, Alures, Centro de España. I think we're in Spain. Central Spain, maybe. Go ahead and... It's my guess, based on España. Spain is a relatively small country, so assuming we're right on that. I like the Rubik's Cube. But assuming we're right on that, shouldn't have too much, couldn't be too off necessarily. Look at this. No. Keep going this direction a little bit. At some point I might try and just play really quickly, like play with a timer or something. Have to get a guess out quickly. De los Templarios. Residents of Anacondas or something. Antigua. Tigo. Tiguo. I've mentioned before I've taken both Italian and Spanish classes, and actually, even though I've taken only 1 year of Italian, I probably know more about Italian because I have singing experience, and Italian is the singing language. Sing a bit. So, because it's good for your vowels, it's very good to develop for classical singing. Let's see. Aquí su publicidad. Be nice to see a sign that said, "Oh, hey, welcome to Madrid." Don't see tall buildings in the distance. That's, I think, what I was trying to do instead of just looking at the sky. Oh, I like that. I like the inclination. Reminds me of the Full House houses in San Francisco. Pretty sure that's the official name for them also. Full House houses. Yeah. This direction maybe. Gallerias? Is that what it says? Oh, well, I guess that's my only Del Carmen, I think, or Carmen. De la Cruz, Caravaca, De la Cruz. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I have the information to make a very good guess right now. I don't know what I'm basing this on. I'll have to decipher it, but I think we're somewhere coastal. Oh, now we're in France. Yeah. For some reason, it's just, I don't know, feels like San Antonio, Texas to me right now. Since I get some Texas references into every episode of this. There's at least one for now. San Antonio's a neat little town. And by little, I mean it's still a pretty big town. I like these, I'm kind of liking this place. I think I tend to say that for every place in Geoguessr that I don't know where I am, is flattering the town will make it easier. Will yield some sign that will tell me where I am. These narrow streets, though. Like, man. Like, this, wow. Like, I'm trying to picture how big the Google car is, or how small it must be. But I guess that's just a... Is this a Google bike, maybe? Like, there are cars, okay. I guess there's room for 2 cars, technically, but... Compared to my big, wide open American roads, this feels very small. Sevende. I mean, I feel relatively confident that this is Spain, which means it's gonna burn me when it's not. It's gonna be like Australia or something weird, something that won't give me any points. But I'm probably just gonna guess something central. I feel like we're dealing with the coast, but I haven't made good on the information that I've been given, so I'm just gonna kind of somewhere kind of central, I guess, and hope for the best. Okay, so we weren't that far from the coast, but we weren't necessarily a coastal town. Oh, hey, if I had known where that city was, we did see a sign that told us the city name. 4,000 points, though, only less than 350 kilometers off. I'm relatively pleased with that, given the minimal effort I displayed there. Somewhere in Asia, someone I'm not necessarily familiar with Asian languages. Not necessarily, I'm not familiar with them. I mean, at all. Other than their Latinized, Westernized versions, I suppose. My initial instinct is Japan. Suzuki, isn't that a Japanese brand? I believe so. Is that a gas station? Like a Suzuki gas station? It's a weird concept to me. The variation in terrain makes me think Japan as well. But don't think I'm sold on Japan yet, because there's multiple countries in Asia with variations in terrain. Oh, no. Just in the ocean somewhere. What if they sent the Google car just to the middle of the ocean? I guess it'd be a Google sub. Okay, 58. I think we've seen 58 before, but I'm pretty sure this means we're in Japan just based on get my mention of the word meta in. I've had northern Japan multiple times. Just way up there. You kind of forget what country you're in. It's 58. Reasonably confident that we're in Japan, though, given the road designations. 58. Did we get another? Is that sign backwards? Or was that sign? Oh, here we go. 58. Okay, just 58. That's all we get. So, Japan, thankfully, is pretty narrow. Tall and narrow, so we can scour through it reasonably quickly. And methodically. We might need to be zoomed in another level to see 58. We saw 56 down here. Oh, wait, no. I'm wanting that 56 to be a 58. If we zoom in another level. I'd prefer not to have to go over the whole country like this, but if it's what must be done, I may just make a semi-random guess. Wait. Oh, 488. I'm seeing what I want to see. Geoguessr does that to me. I imagine roads that aren't there. 54, we've seen 56. We want 58 though. Um, 28. Okay, I feel like we've seen 58 before, and if we have, in my experience, we've been looking in way up here. At least in my Geoguessr experience, I've just kind of placed down. Does this feel, I mean, looks tropical just based on the trees. So I would think we're looking more southern, maybe. But it's a guess, man. It's just a guess. So maybe somewhere in here. Fukuyama. Just keep going a little bit. I don't think I'm going for incredible accuracy. I'd like to. I've been noticing how long the videos have been getting, and I think it's probably a little more exciting if I'm not combing the map and trying to get perfect scores. Maybe off camera that's more fun, but on camera, I think it makes a better and more compelling video to keep the runtime a little shorter. 76. Now those hexagon roads, those are relatively small, aren't they? You have to just zoom in pretty far, so that was 76, correct? 76 and 58. I'm trying to find an even smaller road is going to be. Well, are we in a city? I mean, are we in a big city, or are we... I don't know. Kind of don't know. Japan does drive, I guess, on the left side of the road. I think, maybe. I mean, we could be completely wrong. I could be very wrong about Japan. I think they drive on the left. I don't know. I think driving on the left actually like produces slightly less accidents, but that's, I mean, it's not a definite link between that's the reason why, if that's the cause or if that's just a side effect. I think I'm gonna just guess somewhere in Japan at this point. There's looks to be a reasonable amount of openness. I mean, some of that's just mountains. You can't really do much about that necessarily, but I think I'm just gonna pick. We can go central Japan, try and minimize the. I'm feeling more southern, so actually I might just leave that where that was. Is that kind of countryside? I guess being that accurate isn't going to matter too much. We saw 58 and 56 down here somewhere, I think. Or 54 and 56. That's going to be the guess I make, because, I don't know. Did we get the right country? We did, but, oh, I wouldn't even, I was not going to come down here at all, I'm sure. But, yep, there's 76, there's 58. Oh, well. 571 kilometers, 3,400 points. Not too bad. Not too bad, really. All right, round 3. Let's see. I don't really know what to think of this. Can't be too far from civilization with all these power lines. What is with this car? Are they broken down? Or are they just hiding a body? Looks like that might be a European license plate. Maybe. We'll keep looking. I feel like either direction could be. Oh, this direction we get to see the Google car's dust. Man, it's a lot of dust. All right. So I guess that car didn't get here recently. Didn't get to where we are currently, or where it is, because there would be more dust in front of us. Wow. No good idea where we are. Maybe, I mean, I'll go ahead and throw out the obligatory Georgia. There's something this way. I doubt we can go that way, but this direction, nope, guess not. Okay, keep moving. And as lovely as this naturous place is, naturous coined it. Another car by the side of the road. That's get out of there, Google car. This is like a murderer on the loose or something. Is it abandoned? There's no one in the. Make sure that's the driver's seat. Is it? Can't really. I think I see the wheel. Yeah, there's the wheel. Okay, so we're presumably driving on the right-hand side of the road then. Given the okay, where'd that? Okay, we see civilization though. That's a start. Red houses mean Norway, but I'm not sold on that one bit. Especially with these yellow houses. I guess that's yellow, but well, the shadow could also be affecting our judgment of color. Don't see any flags or anything. I'm just now remembering having a total mind meltdown and not recognizing the Brazilian flag, calling it the Brazilian flag, and then just not being sure of it. Okay. It's more quaint little. I don't know if quaint's the right word, but I mean that in a good way, if I mean it. I kind of like this look of this town. Town? I guess. Buildings are pretty close together in the middle of nowhere, it seems. But maybe we're getting into a town or a city. I don't know how cold it looks like it gets. I could go either way. It feels, I don't know, it feels like it probably, basing this off of almost no information, just kind of looks like it might not get that cold here. But that's an unsubstantiated. Okay, I see a sign. Tell us something. Is that Cyrillic? Something or another? I think so. Looks pretty foreign to me. And you dang foreigners, get out of my country and learn to speak English. Wait, did we come from that direct? No, where did we come from? We're gonna go this way and look at this sign. Maybe this has a road number on it. Soldina, 4 miles in that direction on 148. Let's look at this sign. Probably says the same thing, but to the other direction. Well, the same direction, different. Is it this sign? Did we go way past it? Yeah, 148 Soldina in that direction. We could start combing through countries that have. Okay, was this the sign we looked at first? AO6PORO Nitten. I mean, Russia? Could guess. Russia's it's a pretty large place. I mean, I get that it's kind of concentrated more in this general area, but it's pretty large. Like, I mean, if I had to guess right now, I'd say right here, but I'm not going to do that. Can I get rid of that pin, by the way? I don't think I can, like, change my mind. Presumably, we're not going to see this, whatever this is, on the sign here. What is that sign over there? I assume it's like private property or something. Something weird. Can we get closer by zooming out and then... The Google car goes this way, if nothing else. These symbols might mean something to someone. Well, is that where we came from? Did we really come this far already? Oh. I mean, I guess I'm guessing Russia somewhere, because why not? And in that case, I'll probably guess near Moscow. 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 No, there's a way to say that. Google car, why don't you keep going? Come on, Google car. Google. I'm not a fan of Google, by the way. Although it is, I use Bing. Not that I think it's better, I just think Microsoft's too stupid to use my information against me, relatively speaking. Not that I have anything really that I need to keep secret that I'm putting on the internet, because, you know, I don't put things on the internet that I don't want to be on the internet. Well, if we don't find anything particularly soon, we're at that point where I start bargaining and saying, if I don't find something soon, I'm just gonna guess blah blah blah. And usually that's when I stumble into a town. Seeing as how long we've been on this individual, I haven't had too much really to go on. Does she look Russian? Are you Russian? I'm gonna say she's Russian. She's probably gonna guess somewhere near Moscow, just because it's a big city. It's fairly close to other Cyrillic using places that potentially we won't be that bad off if we're wrong, because there's a good chance that I'm wrong, which is fine. I mean, I feel like even for someone that actually knew where we are pretty well, or knew how to decipher, there wouldn't be very many clues for them. Take 70 on this, 70 kilometers per hour on this curve. Okay, well, oh, wait, intersection. Might be something. So railroad crossing somewhere with railroads. Got it. But the Google car doesn't go that way. I guess the arm in front of the road might have been a good clue. Is this another stopped car? Okay, I think they're moving, just, I don't know. Good grief. Well, looks like there's, oh, what is up? What is up with you? Maybe Russia. Okay, I'm making my guess. Is that, okay, that is Estonia. But it's so close to Russia that I almost was right I was almost in the right country. Estonia. I don't feel bad about that at all. 3,200 points ain't so bad, given the circumstances. Okay, this kind of looks American to me. Maybe a little more Canadian, actually. Is that an American-style license plate? Can't really tell. I'm thinking like Massachusetts, maybe. Kind of feels like it could be somewhere up in the Northeast. Which, watching me find Massachusetts on the map, if we happen to find out it's Massachusetts, that's going to be funny. The star makes me think Texas, but let's not jump that gun yet. Realtor sign. Waterfront. Pam de Courcy. There's your plug for the episode. Hope you have success, or I guess, in your endeavors as presumably as a real estate agent. Let's see what kind of names we're looking at. Cove Crest, maybe? Crescent? I don't even know. And no sign. Okay. Thanks, Google. Okay, is this a cul-de-sac? Okay, Google car just kind of drove in and then drove out, I guess. I guess we'll head this direction. Guy mowing his lawn. I'm feeling Massachusetts for some reason. Maybe the bay or the waterfront, whatever that was. I don't know what the proper name would be for. That looks like. Did we come from that direction? I don't think so, but I get turned around so easily in Geoguessr. The distribution of vehicles. There are larger vehicles. Somewhere where presumably the seasons change a bit. Oh, what is this flag? As bad as I am with country flags, state flags. Canada. Okay, we're in Canada. So I know it's called Canada. So that feels about right. So we're somewhere in Canada. Canada. Yes, Canada. We're somewhere in I can't even say it now. Canada. I refuse to say it properly. Somewhere up north, up in the Great White North. Which way looks like we might find civilization. Civilization 5 or Civilization Brave New World? What is it? After Earth. Brave New World. That's an expansion pack, I think. On Civ 5. Well, I mean, I understand Canada now, I guess. I understand wanting to live near that. It's a dead end. Mulberry Lane. Can we see it from a different angle, maybe? I'd like to read this. Okay, I guess it's not going to give me any useful information. So back this direction, we head. And 40 kilometers per hour on this road. Chevy, Jeep. There's the males. I don't know why. Well, don't know why it's males plural, because, or I don't know. Just ignore me. Just ignore me, and you watch me play the game. So watch me and ignore me. I mean, looks like a bunch of people are moving. Seen a couple houses for sale. I think 3 now. Let's see what this sign says. Lot 7th lot, maybe? It's for sale. Bunch of stuff for sale. Well, looks like we're going to hit a bigger road at some point. Does this look like a bigger road? I feel like this way is a better direction to go. Could be wrong. Got a bike lane. Huh, that's nifty. Like actually letting people cross the street, giving them a good place to do so that isn't where cars have to cross the street. We don't like our pedestrians very much here in America. I actually know of multiple colleges that pedestrians do not have the right of way. And that's kind of insane to me, but if you get hit by a car, it is your fault. Well, I mean, we know Canada. I don't know if you get points for being in the right country. I think it might just be purely distance. Welcome to Bienvenue, Quispamsis. Presumably, I don't know, somewhere with a little more French influence, but don't ask me where that actually is. I mean, Quebec, maybe? I think. But Riverside, convenience and gas bar. Gas bar. Well, we see the Maple Leaf, so. Shared route with what? That Q makes me think Quebec, and since I was already kind of leaning Quebec, I might say like Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal area, just near the cities. Mostly just because those are the ones that pop up for me. Is Toronto? Where's? I guess Toronto isn't in Quebec. It's in Ontario, or Ontario or whatever. Okay. Well, if I have to guess now, I'll probably say somewhere in this region. But that is not in. Wait, where's the line? Oh, it's down this river, looks like. Is it still going? Yeah, it's still going with the river. Does it follow the river? Does the river go to America? There it is. And then switches rivers, but for some reason it can't just stay with it the whole time. Okay. And is this the US border? Okay. Well, I think that's going to be where I make my guess. I was thinking northeast and meant more north than east, I guess. Good thing is I didn't have to find Massachusetts on the map. Let's just go for it. We're not being too precise. Oh, on the other side in New Brunswick. Okay. Nova Scotia. So, well, not Nova Scotia. New Brunswick. I just had to read Nova Scotia. So, got the country right. I mean, with all the maple leaves everywhere, would have been hard to get that wrong. Not too bad. 2,900 points, not too bad, I guess. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Okay. Brazil, Africa, Australia. Doesn't look like well, looks like these ditches are under construction. Doesn't look like the best place to be. The world. Okay. Thinking Brazil at the moment. Leah Lingerie and something Mueller. San Jose. Mexico. Could be Mexico. Let's see where well, there's San Jose in California. It seems like there's San Jose's everywhere. Could be wrong. Keep looking for a little bit to see if we can find something that makes it a little easier for me to determine where we are. I wouldn't be surprised if this were Mexico, or it was Mexico, whichever one is grammatically correct. Pretend like I said that. Lots of advertisement. I think I'm leaning a little more Mexico than Brazil right now. Let's see what this sign says. Past it. Santa do Acurau. Could be anywhere, presumably. Venezuela. It's too different. Oh, this looks like it. Bella Cruz. Oh, goodness. I feel like that's Mexico, but if it's not Mexico, then... Well, I guess I need to identify Spanish or Portuguese. That would be priority numero uno. See what I did there? See what I did there. Let's close this out. Let's close this out. Let's close this out with a bang. Let's make this a good video. catching up with this motorcycle. Oh, Google car making a pass. Google par. I said Google car. Elaine Longeray. Somewhere with water. Where in the world is water? Is that a horse? Cool. Santa Rosa? Santa Rosa? I mean, I have to stick with my Mexican guns. You can fill in the whatever racist joke you'd like here. Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa. I'm not even sure if I'm talking loud enough. I'm whispering loud enough for my noise gate to let you hear me. Santa Rosa, Brazil. Brazil, we're in Brazil. Okay. Santa Rosa. Sounds more Brazil to me. I say after identifying that it's a Brazil. Okay, can we get a, I found out from a YouTube comment that apparently Brazil roads make a lot of sense, at least when you are playing Geoguessr. Let's keep on the main road, see if we find a good road sign. I guess Geoguessr really does love Brazil, doesn't it? I mean, there's a lot of US and Canada, for that matter. Road signs, I'd like to see you. Santa Rosa. I mean, watch that be like the main, largest city in Brazil. Sure it is. Santa Rosa. Santa Rosa. Saint Rose? Yes, I believe. We're looking at Portuguese, which technically I should be less familiar with than Spanish. Espanol. Okay, road sign. And thank you, Google. Amontada? Itapipoca? Fortaleza? Sobral. Okay, all those things to the right. There they are, right there. Oh, I feel like we're somewhere near inland water. Don't ask me why I think that, based on what we've seen. Acarao, AC, Acre, no. Morinos, state. Just hoping that one of those would be a state in Brazil. Sobral. Well, US and America. I think I could figure out where we were by now. Sacore. Rio. Posada. Patricios. Maybe this sign will help us. CE 178. Okay, what? CE. Should be where the road, based on what I've learned Wait, let's make sure that that's the... That makes sense. CE 178. So already, if we're in the state of Sada? I don't know. I feel like me trying to pronounce it correctly and with some sort of CE. Okay. I feel like that probably makes things worse, but 178. So we're got a decent chance. Maybe. Like crossing the 1,700 or 1,000 threshold. 168. Okay. 178. Yeah, that's what I meant by Brazilian roads making sense. They usually kind of tell you where you are. What part of Brazil you are currently in. Okay. Kind of a weird shape of this state, so. Well, I think if we just guess somewhere in the middle, maybe near this water, because I don't really feel like combing for roads anymore. I mean, this feels like the right kind of water. What we saw. Kind of, do we see names? I'm going to guess up here. And, oh, it's the last round, so. Let's see how this goes. Did we get the right state? Yeah! All right. 277 kilometers. All in all, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm glad I didn't have to comb the entire region, entire state. And we got 4,000 points of that, so let's view our summary. 17,763. That's not too bad. We got only one country wrong. And that wasn't even that. I mean, technically, I think the miss over here was worse. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. But all in all, I am very happy with this game of, what's it called? Geoguessr. So if you are also happy with this game of Geoguessr, please leave a like down below. I really appreciate it. Or a dislike. I keep saying that, and I'm scared of when someone will finally leave a dislike. Yeah, so leave a comment, discuss with me, yell at me, say, hey, talk about sports or new advancements in medicine, medical journals. I'll talk about those. Not really, I don't know much about them. Actually, I wrote a paper in school recently, and I subscribed to a medical journal just to get a little bit of information for my paper, and I never unsubscribed. I forget what it's called. It starts with an L. I don't know. So if you're interested in that, I mean, I'm not going to have anything to add, but say anything in the comments. Say bubblegum is the best way to read car. Say that. Say it. I dare you. And of course, the best way to keep in touch and to keep up with the videos that I'm making, if you like what you've seen, if you want to see more, the best way to do that is by subscribing. That'll make it a lot easier for you. So thank you so much for watching. And on behalf of everyone here at the Bagel Nation, thank you so much. Yeah, I think I've thanked you like a bunch of times. Yeah. Not that being thankful is a bad thing. I need to just shut up though, because I'm making this video much too long. What's enjoy your stay in the Bagel Nation. Thank you. Yeah. Real good sign off here. I'm gonna keep going to hopefully the awkwardness will come around and be funny again. I don't know. Just keep going. Yeah.